Where's the microphone, Carl? Carl's looking for the microphone. He can't find it. He's having a problem finding the microphone. There it is. Bird found it first. Hello, Bird? That one should be working. Oh, really? It should be that one should be in the off position, Bird. That one is a weird one. Here, use this. Use this one, Bird. Hello? There you go.
Hello?
There it is. It's the program. We're on TV once again, once a day. We're doing drum machines and we start talking.
We'll be here for an hour.
Here we go. Whoa, Carl, Jesus.
Pretty crazy.
Look way,
You're crunching tapes.
I can hear the crunching. Like, what did you crunch? You don't even probably know what's crunched up over there. Ah!
Scooch, not crunch.
What do we have crunched over there? Look at your feet. You know when you walk, you got to look at what you're stepping on, because sometimes when you step on things, they can break irreversibly.
No, I was looking. I just did try to...
you just didn't care. I saw what I was stepping on and I stepped on it.
No, stepping on the corners, bro. Come on, man.
I heard crunching.
I know, I heard crunching too, but if I step on the corners...
Of what?
A tape.
No, you can't step on the corners of a tape. Just don't step on the tape at all. Why would you step on the corners of the tape when you can avoid the tape altogether?
I can't really avoid stepping in.
You gotta make it.
Oh, Jesus!
Certain locations.
You can stop.
Stop that fan on
Never say can't. Why are you saying can't?
Because I'm the little engine that couldn't.
This is so weird.
Fucker.
What? What's the weird, Bird?
Why is there a Grim Reaper skull?
That's Carl's father.
Yeah, that's my father. Don't get up on my father. He doesn't enjoy that.
My father is not dead.
He's back there. He's watching over us.
I saw your father post on Facebook just yesterday.
What did he say? Did he say?
Why
would you do this? Why are you doing things like that?
No, he was celebrating the anniversary of his marriage, I think, or meeting his wife. Carl,
why are you doing things like this?
Carl's
what did I
mom.
never do to you?
Carl's mom.
Why are you this way, Carl? That's what Carl's father said.
He was saying, I love my wife.
Why are you doing that?
Life or wife? Or strife?
We're in the middle of both. Have you reconciled with your father yet over the Hillary debacle, Carl? Or you?
No.
Probably, maybe it's an extra hard fight now that Hillary won. Are you mad?
Well, actually, Bernie said, "Don't listen to me. If I endorse a candidate, you guys know what to do. You're your own mind." And
yeah.
So.
But what about your father? Now that Hillary's won, you're not going to reconcile with your father?
Well, no. He might be actually thinking that I'm still going to throw away my vote in terms of voting for Jill Stein, but it's a really interesting thing. I don't know if she either one of the candidates can break above 50%, 45%.
Yeah.
Both Trump and Hillary are kind of the more disliked politicians. Yeah, they're both kind of neck and neck. They're at 40% right now, so they could drop even further, or maybe they can rise 2 percentage points.
40% of what?
Carl, you should run. Carl for president.
Yeah.
Is that including like people who aren't going to vote? 40% of what? Of voters?
The voters. Yeah. I know you don't really like the polls.
I don't like the polls. I don't understand how they could be accurate.
Well, they're slightly more accurate than the voting stealing or whatever.
They're more what? How can they
like from New York? There were entire city blocks in the Bronx that were removed from the ability to vote.
Yeah, but how can you be more accurate than voting stealing? It's not like voting stealing is not like a level of accuracy. That's like saying it's like more. Like, it's more blue than ideas or something, It's like saying things, it's like comparing apples and oranges right there, what you're doing.
For example...
And even farther than that, though...
They want a sweet blueberry.
It's like comparing apples and cement.
They do want to test whether or not, how much popular a politician is willing to be voted for, because, it's kind of like an estimation of how much more they probably need to steal the vote. If they want to
Yeah.
steal the vote again in order to get a
Yeah, they got to
politician.
throw out so
If
many
they-
boxes of ballots.
If they want
Yeah.
to steal, they want to make it close, so it doesn't seem like they're stealing. Carl, you're back. You've returned. Where you? Carl went
Where
away.
were
He
you?
went away.
I wasn't here yesterday.
He was
Oh,
gone. He was
you
gone.
took a day off?
It was. It was.
Well, I didn't intentionally take a day off. I went to this barbecue, and this barbecue.
Did you end up drinking beers?
No, thank you. But no, they actually had wine and beer there as refreshments, and I was like, I don't really want to drink wine or beer. It would probably be pulling away from my thirst just
Your
a little bit
faith.
more than sugar water would do. So I saw that there were diced onions.
I
at
think
this
that beer might be a little bit more hydrating than soda.
Okay. So
you ate some diced onions?
yeah, I ate some diced onions at this barbecue that was put on for volunteers and friends and family, and I guess of this Welcome Center. I was at the Welcome Center barbecue.
Would you eat the diced onions on?
Yeah, I mixed them in with baked beans, and I probably put too much
Mustard?
onions in there because even though I love
Would you
the
like some
aftertaste.
beans with your onions?
Yeah, thank you.
Did you put it on a sandwich?
No, I put them all in the plate. So
What's some mustard
I
with
was
that?
like,
Beans and onions.
Right.
Onions and mustard.
No,
Onions and beans.
no,
That's
I
like
didn't have any mustard
gas. That's like.
Thank you.
That's like
there.
you could like kill people with that or something.
Yeah, radish gas. Yeah,
Yeah.
or relish gas. No. So I was had this plate of 4 or 5 different scoops of onions in these baked beans and whatever, and I really like the aftertaste that the onions, produce. As long as there's kind of like hydrating
I like the sensation.
Mountain Dew, yeah, that
I don't
goes
think
along with
hydrating Mountain Dew exists.
It's too sweet.
Yeah, so anyway, I came here at the program, and this fan was going, and every 10 minutes, after I left the barbecue, it was like every 10 minutes, I started getting more parched and more dry, and, the water in my eyes
And
was
you
kinda
got
like,
a glass of water, right? That's what you do when you're just parched.
Yeah, so
No water.
my eyes were really kind of getting dry and whatever else, and it was like, ugh. I hope I'm gonna have enough
Might have to
body
break down and
water
chug some
to,
water.
Yeah, I'm gonna have
Body water.
body water to
Generate
get
some
home.
water. Is that also known as urine?
I don't really want to do that kind of recycling, but
You didn't
plastic
drink your own
recycling.
urine? Carl?
Shut up. No. Plastic recycling is
Body
better,
water.
but body water recycling is probably not such a good thing. So, sorry if you got a mental image of that you're just like blowing chunks or whatever.
Oh.
Well, you said it, bro. With recycling
Have you
water.
ever drank so much urine that it made you vomit?
Can't keep anything down. That's terrible.
Yeah. So you ate too many beans and it upset your guts, huh?
No, the
It made you dehydrated.
yeah.
The onions.
Yeah, the onions may be dehydrated.
You know what I think made you dehydrated?
Not drinking water.
yeah.
Being out in the sun. It was a hot day yesterday, wasn't it?
I think it's.
Yeah, kinda.
I mean, it can be a hot
Yeah.
day, but I think it's mostly the lack of water, Carl. Really, that's kind of what dehydration is.
Okay.
And look right at your feet. There's a gallon of water, right at your feet.
Drink it.
I'm telling myself that whenever I
Just
see
sip
water,
it, Carl.
yeah, it could be
Sips.
directly from Puget Sound.
Do you have rabies,
It's
Carl?
directly. Yeah, I have rabies, so it's directly from Puget Sound.
Have a
so
sip of cool, cold water. It's very refreshing.
even if it's a bottle of Aquafina or whatever,
Just a
it
sip.
could be straight from the Pacific Ocean, or
No,
or-
you would taste
or-
the salt immediately, Carl.
yeah, I would.
Have you ever tasted salt water from the ocean? It's very salty.
I think Carl
Yeah.
has rabies.
It'll make you sick if you drink it because it's so salty.
Right.
You know, Carl's kind of hydrophobic. Really, more than
Yeah. I know.
I've never seen anybody so averse to water than as you. I think maybe
One time I was doing a fast, like a cleansing fast, and I took some. I was doing a saline flush, and I forgot whether it was tablespoons or teaspoons.
yeah.
And I put in 2 tablespoons of salt in a liter,
Instead of teaspoons.
and I drank 2 liters with like 1 or 2. Anyway, it was the wrong one. It was too much.
Oh, that's like.
And I feel like I almost died. I ended up vomiting quite a bit of the water, which was fortunate, because if I wouldn't have, I was like losing consciousness. I was like, like everything was becoming gray, and I was like I need to stay awake.
That's like.
That was kind of like what happened with me.
And then
I don't know.
I drank a bunch of water after that.
That's like 2.5 times more than you're supposed to have.
Yeah, it was like a triple dose of salt, and it was way too much. But when I did it with the right proportions, it did work.
What did it do?
Cleanse my colon. It gave me like diarrhea.
That's really gross.
Well, you asked him, but anyway, so you didn't know what the answer would be. I know, okay. But so I went home and I just drank like 2 liters of root beer on the spot, and then I just pretty much just like collapsed.
I need to get. I'm so dehydrated. I'm gonna go chug root beer.
Yeah.
That'll do it. Was it caffeine-free root beer?
Yeah, something like that. So I was like, I don't know, 2 liters or.
You ran home, chugged 2 liters of root beer.
Well, no, I drove here.
You don't have body water. You have root beer.
I drove here.
But you drove home and then chugged 2 liters of root beer and passed out.
Body root beer.
Yeah, pretty much.
That is unhealthy.
Body beer.
That's like the worst. I guess that's how you.
So you drink a whole 2 liter of root beer.
Well, that's not the end of it.
Okay.
So
And you ate more onions?
Yeah, I guess with the onions and whatnot, I was able to, maybe that helped me to crash just a little bit more, even though I
put you to
didn't
sleep?
have any Tums or whatever. Yeah, so I actually was out, there's this trivia question that comes on at Mix 96, and I was awake for it, so I was like, oh, gotta get myself up in the morning. But, it had something to do with, how many times people breathe in like a day or a week or a month or something like that. And
how many times?
16 times per minute?
Yeah, and that would be like 16 times, 24
60,
times 60, yeah, times 60. Yeah, so I don't really remember what that was because I was barely conscious, I was awake for, the radio, but, it's like turning over and going back to sleep. And
approximately 160,000.
Get off that!
Yeah.
Get off that!
Yeah, well, so Kenny was like, come on, you gotta go to this barbecue. Come on, darn it. And I was like, I don't really want to walk there. I don't really want to walk there,
barbecue.
But the reason I would want to walk there...
What a horrible chore, a party.
Well, yeah, so...
Oh.
Right, exactly.
Horrible party.
Well, so, my car, I don't know if this happens
People
to anyone
scary.
else, but every time I turn the ignition or whatever, sometimes my gas gauge drops twice the amount that it would drop from, like a cross Olympia trip or whatever.
Your car's eating gas?
Yeah, even when I'm turning the ignition, so it's like, ah! No, I need to keep this gas or whatever.
Do you think it's leaking?
No, I don't know if it's really leaking,
Maybe
but
you need
it
fuel
burns.
injector cleaner.
It's like it burns,
a bike.
Okay, so I'll figure that out in the future.
Ride the bus, Carl.
Yeah, I know, but this car is kind of somewhat damaging on my mental health or whatever.
Yeah, so ride the bus.
Stressing you out.
So this friend, he told me, about the oil change, that his car was kind of leaking. So I was like, oh, okay, I guess I can drive my car after all in exchange for some gas money. And he said, okay, sure, go ahead. And we drove down there, and on the way back, I noticed, we keep on driving past this Maconi's sandwich shop and some sort of Inferno pizzeria place.
Yeah, in Tumwater, yeah.
Yeah, so I'm like, maybe after we pick up your car, I should, take you here for lunch. It's the least that I could do, to kind of return the favor back, that, I shouldn't
that's nice.
just continue to get money towards myself for getting gasoline.
Well, he's
and
giving you
whatnot.
money because you're driving him around.
Yeah.
You buy him lunch and then you're negating.
Yeah, and then I could call it fair. So,
It's
it's
nice
all
thing to
well
do
and
for your
good.
Customers.
But
And
then you're ahead though. So you drove him, then he gave you money, and then you
I'm
gave him
not, I
lunch.
don't want to be ahead.
But now you are though, because if you drove him, then he gave you money, and then you bought him lunch. Now you have one ahead of him.
No, it's
Now
not
he's gotta
going
pay
to
you back.
happen yet. I'm, not getting
So did
money
you have
until
more
a
onion
little bit
pizza?
later on in the week. So when we pick up his car, that's where I'm going to take him out to lunch. But the lunchtime was, or early dinner was going to happen at the barbecue. So I was telling him, that it would be at Tumwater anyway, and I could let him off at the Safeway at Tumwater Square, and he would, take the bus the rest of the way home, and I could go to the picnic myself. So I managed to buy myself. I already bought, soda before I left my apartment. I
What kind of soda?
carried like these 4 different bottles of two and a half
Orange?
liter bottles, like orange and fruit
Yeah.
punch, and
Lemon lime.
yeah, lemon lime was another 2.5 liter, and I root beer from the dollar store. So
Root beer.
I showed up with mashed potatoes and these 4
Potatoes.
different bottles of soda, and talking to Dan about it, and he says, hey, did you bring any diet? And I'm like, facepalm. No, I did not. So
To the mashed potato.
I wanted a little bit of suggestion of what kind of diet soda to get. So he told me basically just Sprite and like a Diet Pepsi. So I'm like, all right, I guess I'll get all of that and return back to the campsite with 4 more extra bottles, Coca-Cola, straight, Diet Pepsi, caffeine free.
Come on, bird.
Let's see. There was Sprite Zero and mug root beer, and so that was like 8 bottles in total. Do you want to?
Yeah.
Bird, come on, turn that off.
I'm watching the mashed potato.
Don't watch the mashed potato. We're doing
Jesus!
something. You can go.
What, you filmed me eating the mashed potatoes?
Oh, it's a dance, Carl.
If you want to go watch your
You're-
videos,
you're-
go do it somewhere else, bird.
I just want to know what the dance is.
Oh.
Yeah, you don't need to
Okay.
know things immediately. Can you just wait for
I will stifle my obsession for
Interest.
instant gratification.
Will you please?
So
Yes.
I'm like, okay, and then Bird showed up, and you showed up, and you know,
Try to
having
help
like
us.
all these
Good
different
times.
things, pasta and whatnot. So
Yeah, that was pretty good, huh?
yeah,
TCTV annual barbecue.
yeah, I ain't had
It's a
enough
great
to eat,
turnout.
and
That was awesome.
I'm gonna say good luck to
Good
Max
party.
in Portland, wherever you're going.
Well,
So-
we'll have to visit.
Yeah, we'll have to visit, but I'm kind of looking forward to a little bit of an after party. So I probably don't have room for soda or beer or whatever, you know, if I wanted to drink beer, but it would be nice to spend time with
You haven't had any cravings for beer
TCTV. No,
since you finished your 24
come on, man.
beers?
That's one of the. I'm not going to insult people's individual choice. You know, people probably like to have a fifth of vodka or whatever. But for me, I'm just fine with
So it was not
root
habit
beer.
forming?
It wasn't habit forming at all.
Good.
I was like looking forward to kicking the can of that.
Getting it
Drinking,
done.
getting it done.
Good.
Getting it done and drink, and
Yeah.
hope it ends as soon as possible. And and then
What?
we're here right
Good
now.
riddance.
If it was so
We're-
bad, why did you do it? You don't know me was forcing you to.
No, 4th of July. 4th of July. Look at it. Come on.
Whoa! What?
Mini fridge.
Whoa!
That is nice.
What the heck is that? It's
Oh my
a fridge.
gosh.
It's got a sticker on it. Is
Wow.
that brand new?
Look
Why
at
is there
you
a sticker?
carry that.
Why is there a sticker on it? It must not be too heavy.
That's amazing.
I can't see the sticker.
So strong. Yeah. Where's it gonna go?
I don't know where the fridge is gonna go,
Nice fridge.
but this is a fridge courtesy of Luke and Aelva.
Oh wow. Thanks, Luke
Have
and
we
Aelva.
tried plugging it in yet?
No, they haven't.
I'm
No,
sure it works.
probably works. So yeah, we're gonna put some beverages in
Good
that
looking
maybe.
fridge.
We can put the water.
We got
Oh yeah, we got some juice.
cube of dews there.
Oh, some Dew Cube.
It was too late for Carl. I think you're gonna have to drink another 24 beers.
No.
Yeah, why don't we get you some more beer, Carl?
Yeah, these are gonna be cold ones.
This will be cold. You'll enjoy it a lot better. You should do a comparison.
Beer pressure.
It's good on
Beer
there.
pressure,
So
more like-
hot
More like
after
beer
jogging.
pressure.
Beer pressure. Alcohol pressure. Under pressure.
Yeah.
Should we try to plug it in and see if it?
Maybe a 2 liter
Yeah,
of
let's
root
plug it.
beer.
Let's
I'm
plug
gonna
it
go ahead
in
and plug it in.
and see if it gets cold.
All right, let's see what can we cool off.
The dews.
Let's
And
put a
maybe
couple
the-
of dews in there.
Maybe the table cream. Or butter.
Table
Do we
cream.
have any butter to refrigerate?
Why? We got water.
Something smells a little electrical in here.
Yeah.
Is that
There
the
might
fridge?
be some other smells too.
Or is that
I don't know.
or is that already?
Yeah.
Is that in here already?
Some other smells.
I don't know.
Bird was talking about.
I can't
I
smell.
thought I smelled.
smelling like danger.
Is that thing on, Carl? Is there mic
I
on?
thought I smelled some poop earlier.
Oh, it's on.
No,
it's
it's
on.
not poop. It's like kind of like a sharp electrical smell.
I can't
Oh,
smell.
you're the voice of Carl Bond.
Yeah, I can hear you, Carl. I can't hear smell the electrical smell. but-
I don't
Carl,
know.
you're the
I
Lord of
smell a
Savior.
little. It's kind of dusty.
Huh.
Oh,
Well,
dusty.
Yeah, burning dust. Oh,
Hmm.
I feel some heat.
Well.
Oh,
Fire?
does the fridge produce? If the fridge produces heat on the outside of it,
Oh, I guess that's probably
it's
true.
cold on the inside, but
That's
that'll be
good.
good in the winter.
Yeah.
But
It's
if
hard-
you don't feel warm, then I think maybe Bird is dreaming a sensation that no one else feels.
Dream a little dream.
Yeah, maybe.
I'm happy.
I need to find a free outlet. Let's
Oh
see.
yeah.
Is there anything in here that doesn't need to be plugged in?
I don't know. There's so many machines now.
Wow.
Power strip upon power
There's
strip.
actually an outlet over by the toolbox.
Right, that's where the computer's plugged in too.
Too many. We got so many things.
Let's try it, I
There's
guess.
an open power outlet.
There is.
over there.
Whoa, that fridge still has its sticker on it.
Energy guide.
Yeah, the sticker.
That's nice.
Is it plugged in now?
It's humming away.
Oh yeah.
Cool.
Sometimes they say to let them sit for 24 hours before you try to load them.
Really?
Yeah,
Load it up.
let it catch up.
I don't know
You
how
know.
that would make a difference if it's just air or stuff in there.
Yeah. Well, just don't load it up before it's like, had a chance to sort of calibrate itself or whatever.
Really?
Calibrate itself.
I don't know about that stuff.
I don't know. Maybe it just goes.
I'm
Listen
trying to
to
get
me.
this. Well, we can work that
How
out.
is a refrigerator different than
Where did this fridge come from?
cooler
It's
with ice in it?
My understanding is that
It's
it was
electrical.
by the side of a dumpster.
Ooh.
dumpster fridge, huh?
But when I said something like that, I was like, "Oh, dumpster." Then Luke was like, "Well, if it didn't
That's
work,
clean.
it would have been inside the dumpster,
Okay,
Yeah.
there's a system.
right?"
A free fridge.
I guess so. So I don't know. What's the worst thing that could happen Is it leaking Freon? Is that the
Maybe-
worst thing that could happen?
Yeah, maybe
I
they'll
guess.
destroy that Mountain Dew
Oh,
can.
maybe we'll lose Mountain Dew. Maybe we'll get poisoned. Maybe we'll have a fridge that we have to get rid of
Yeah.
somehow.
Yeah, you know,
But
That's
maybe
cool.
we could do the same thing. We just leave it next to a dumpster if we did.
Yeah.
that's true. I bet we could call the Washington Ecology 1-800 recycle hotline and find out where
Yeah.
to recycle.
Is it on the
fridge.
sticker?
Hazard House.
Or we don't need the sticker. It's a 1-800
Then
recycle.
we
Huh?
can
Yeah.
talk to Kirsten.
Yep, we can talk to Kirsten and find out where to put this fridge. But it also might just work, and then we could have a cool fridge.
You know, I've had fridges from like the at least like the 70s in homes where they're like cheap homes, and the fridge is from the 70s. But does it use Freon?
Yes.
And then like does that run out because it's like it was like plugged in for like 40 years or whatever. So
Some of them have a lot of Freon in them, I guess.
I guess they're not using the Freon up. I think the Freon somehow gets cold. I don't know. I think it's like, you know.
it's like not used up. It just like goes through a process.
it's-
and-
Yeah, it's like
They-
when you have a
they can
mercury
be
in
used
a.
up.
Hey, I know Bert. Look it up.
No.
No, we don't do that here on the program.
Yeah.
Maybe we should call like a fridge
Yeah.
expert or
Yeah.
something.
Callers are going to have to call in and let us know.
Phone anyways. Why don't you look it up?
We could
No,
call
Carl.
someone who knows a
I'm
lot about
behaving now.
fridges. I don't know who. Do we know any?
A
One who,
repairman.
Carl,
maybe like a
you're
yeah.
a bad boy.
Oh, you know Mike Akey might know.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Yeah, I think
Yeah.
that's a good
Give him
question
a
for
call.
Mike Akey, really.
How do
call him.
refrigerators work?
I don't know if I have the book, or I don't think Mike Akey's in the book though. We gotta find his.
Oh yeah.
We gotta find him and then maybe put him in the book. How,
See,
Hey, Mike, how's it going? We got a question about
well,
refrigeration.
we got some messages too, but
Ooh,
I
I want to hear a message.
I do want to hear that about fridges. How are you doing, Freddie? Or Bird too? We haven't really heard about
Yeah,
Bird
great.
in a couple of weeks.
I
Hey,
found Mike
phones.
Akey. Uh-oh, I'm calling Mike Akey with my own personal phone. Here, let me just let me pass this over to you.
All right, Mike, how do fridges work? Hey, this is more exciting than a message to me, but we got a message from Alex though.
There. Oh, that's exciting.
Yeah. Oh, Jesus, Alex.
Alex.
Whoa, Freddie got a fancy phone. Here we go.
Jesus, Alex.
Jesus.
Mike still is using his 360 area code number.
I hope so, because that's the number I've got for him.
Oh yeah, maybe it's his old number.
Could be his old number. Yes? Ah.
Is Mike in LA now?
He's in Oregon somewhere.
I
Oh,
think he's in Hermiston.
Northern Oregon.
cool. Is that by
Salem or something.
Lewiston?
Well, it's wherever
Pendleton?
Salem is, I think.
No, it's not in Salem. It's like where that college is.
Oh,
Eureka?
No, the Beavers
Your call
or
has
the
been
other one.
forwarded to an
G?
automatic voice message system.
Michael Akey.
Yeah.
Yay! It's still
At
Mike
the tone,
Akey.
please record your message. When you have finished recording,
Michael.
you may hang up or press 1 for more options.
Hey,
Hey.
Mike, it's the program.
We're calling you on
Kenny
the
and-
phone.
Kenny and Freddie.
How do fridges work? Call us back.
We're trying to find out if the fridge
Robert and
uses
Carl,
up
too.
Freon or if Freon is like stays constant in the fridge. Give us a call back. Hopefully you know. How you doing?
So where's that thing?
How do refrigerators work?
Camera. Where's
Uh.
that camera?
Oh
It's
yeah.
under Bird's leg.
I was using it yesterday because
Carl wasn't here.
yeah, it was all me. I had to do all the jobs at once.
Jesus, Carl. What did you do?
Yeah.
Hi, the program. It's Alex.
Hi,
I've been
Alex.
talking forever. I actually just woke up. I had a dream about you guys last night.
A dream?
We were on a boat
Whoa.
that went underwater, taking pictures.
What?
Whoa,
Kind of weird, but yeah. So call me back.
cool.
I'd love to
Underwater.
talk to you. Okay, bye.
Underwater pictures.
My
book.
my memory, if my memory serves,
That's great.
Alex has a very active dream life. Like
Yeah.
it's always like
she dreams a lot.
she has a lot of dreams that are
and
happening.
remembers them.
Yeah.
All right, here we go.
It was a 3, everybody.
Cool.
Oh, it was a 3.
Thanks for sharing that.
Yeah. Underwater, taking pictures. It was kind of weird. Sounds
Yeah.
fun.
All right,
Yeah.
let's call her back. I wonder where she is.
Hey, Freddie, have you ever drunken like 2 liters of root beer at once?
That's too many.
2 liters of root beer?
That'll
Yeah.
make you sick.
It was like,
Did you burp?
Yeah, like a. Yeah,
You know, Carl, I've been into this thing. It's like a soda, but it's called LaCroix. Have you ever had that?
no.
It's
Oh,
good. I gotta bring you
Talking
some of that.
Rain, too.
Yeah, Talking Rain. I like the cool
You like
LaCroix.
LaCroix?
So
But I'm probably drinking like
I drunk it like maybe a Aelva or something like got home.
Sparkling
and
water.
I was like getting all dehydrated from like eating
The onions. The onions.
How are you dehydrating yourself with onions? Carl,
He
getting dehydrated with...
ate some very salty beans with the onions.
My Carl, this one's better.
Hello?
Oh, there
jeez.
we are.
Fucking. Wow, that's loud.
I got headphones.
Carl!
Oh, yeah. Oh, that's helpful.
Carl, shut up.
Is it working?
Yeah, I can hear. I can hear everything in the headphones.
Wow. There was this, yeah. Calling Alex back.
What's so funny, Carl?
I don't. Me?
Right.
I'm.
You're entertaining yourself. You just did a
No.
Drinking 2 liters.
I'm not ever entertaining.
You should try drinking 2 liters of LaCroix.
LaCroix.
It's good. I'll bring you some LaCroix.
Hi, this is Alex, and I would love for you to leave me a message.
I think she
We'll
got
leave it in the fridge.
She got a new.
I'm not a celebrity, and I'm not.
Alex, you got a new message machine, but you said the same thing. I'm pretty sure.
Yeah.
There's just more background noise in that one.
Here,
Sounds
Alex.
good.
But
Hi,
you-
Alex.
Alex would still love.
This
for
is the
us-
program.
You hear the message? You know, on
YDHWM.com.
yeah, on the
What the heck is going on? Do you hear that? What is that?
Yeah, the mothership is landing.
it's that one.
Hello.
Whatever that one is
Hello.
What is that? Whoa, I thought that was something I did. What is that? What is this one?
whatever it is. Alex, you know that your name is still Alex and Ashley in the system. So I wonder, is it
this microphone?
How
is
is
that? It was. I think
how's
it's the white
Ashley
microphone.
doing?
Is it the white one, Carl?
Tap your mic.
No, that's what I was using.
Yep,
Hello?
that's that one,
It
yeah.
was the white microphone, but now it's not doing it anymore.
Okay,
The
well,
white
hey,
mic.
Oh, that's scary.
White mic.
What about this one? Hello.
nope.
Hi.
Call us.
Hello. Hi.
Use the hi mic, not the hello mic. There you go. Call us back, Alex. Bye.
That's funny.
Who are you?
Who are you, Carl? Jesus.
Why? What?
What are you doing here? What? Crazy.
What is what?
So I don't know, but this is daily.
Now it's info time.
This is your daily hour with me. It's our long, hard blood call it television talk show that's recorded every day in Thurston County, 7 days a week, 365 days a year, 366 days on leap years. This program.
Whoa.
WM began on 18th of September. Keeps the weekend event. So if you're watching this program at 11:30 p.m., this episode came from the same weekend of the previous week. If you watch this episode at 2 a.m., this episode came from the same day of the month of the previous year. Also on TCTV.
Oh, you're back. Thanks for watching. And oh, everything's getting totally crazy. All right.
Maybe you could follow us on the Twitters and on the Facebook.
Oh yeah,
or
you've been
whatever.
keeping the Twitter up to date?
No.
Yeah, me neither.
Damn it, Carl!
No, Carl, it's all of us. None of us have done that. We haven't been twittering.
You gotta update the feed.
Damn
Hi,
it,
Dr.
Carl
Judy,
and
this is
others.
Dan.
Update the feed.
Something terrible happened.
What?
Something terrible happened.
What?
I told my new helper, my new nurse, that,
Already?
that Marilyn Monroe was my nurse, and that I told my new nurse that Marilyn Monroe was my nurse before she came in, and she yelled out, Marilyn Monroe, what's going on here? I thought she was dead. What are you doing, Marilyn Monroe? And I tried to tell her that she wasn't dead. That she nothing happened. And the new nurse began to run around the house, yelling her head off.
Oh, damn.
Marilyn was here. Marilyn was here, and she ran out the door.
You're getting Dan in trouble.
You gotta do something.
Dan's getting himself into the
You gotta do
trouble.
something about your nurses.
You know, when
Which birth form?
About your nurses.
that one,
They're-
yeah.
They're crazy.
Yeah, they are crazy.
Don't mess
They're
with death.
crazy.
Yeah.
No. It's
When
Well,
you-
the real question is, how is
Mr.
Maryland
Ginsu
doing now?
has this
When
pot,
you when you
magic pot that inserts it into people and
Yeah.
they become
I hope
animated again.
Maryland's okay.
when
and,
you mess with death, people go mad sometimes.
Yeah. I hope Dana's okay.
Or
That
just
sounds
get
stressful.
All right, well, hey, I'm gonna
You
go.
can't do that to
Oh,
me.
how's the production going?
It's going good. I got the 2 a.m.s back up online, so everything's gonna be fine on 2 a.m. We got scheduled out on TV. We got a lot of episodes going
Fancy.
up to YouTube. Things are going great for our first Friday episode that's coming up at the end of this week. So look forward to that at 11:30 p.m. this coming Friday. It's gonna be a good show, and yeah, I
Speaking
think
of
things are going
2
good.
Thanks, Freddie.
I hope that Mr. John Webster hasn't been missing us from 2 a.m.
Yeah, we're not dead, John.
Sorry, John.
I left him a message yesterday, but I don't know if he checks him. We'll call him maybe again today.
And he'll tell you, call me back at 2 a.m.
Yeah, we gotta call Mr. Ginsu today also because he was supposed to have a doctor's appointment. So,
Ooh, we were gonna remind him.
well, I tried to remind him yesterday, but he didn't answer the phone. How is
Hello?
it cold? Hey, Dan.
Feels a little cold.
Hang on a second.
Okay,
Is it gonna be Maryland?
we're hanging on, I guess.
Hanging on.
Well,
Hello?
Yes. Hello.
Yeah. Did you get my message?
I did. Yeah, you said something terrible.
It's crazy. The new nurse. The new nurse. I told her about Marilyn. Marilyn Monroe was my nurse before her, and she was that.
Yeah, Dan. When you mess with death, sometimes people go mad.
She got upset?
Oh, they get mad.
They go mad. Not they get mad. You know, like they go. They get wild. They can't. When people.
Can't control themselves.
Don't get mad. Get even.
Well, it's
Right.
It's just it breaks reality. You know, people have one version of reality in their minds, and suddenly anything is possible, and they don't know what's real anymore.
Yeah.
Bye.
Hello?
Yes. Yeah. Not you, Dan. Hi.
Bye, Freddie.
You gotta give me better
Thanks for the
nurses.
fridge.
I got to get you a nurse that has a strong enough will to understand the boundaries of true death, and that people are coming back from the dead, and that's okay.
Well, send me one tonight, okay?
All right, I'll get right on it, Dan. I'm gonna go back to my thing. I'm gonna say, who believes in the
Okay,
power of
bye.
resurrection? Okay, bye.
Yeah, but send me one tonight.
All right, Dan. I'll get right on it.
Yeah.
Bye.
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 Out of you nurses, which one of you will not go mad if somebody from the past who was a celebrity is Dan's old nurse, brought back from the dead, hasn't aged, and it's totally okay?
Yeah.
That's what's real. Don't go crazy.
Totally alive in Dan's mind.
That would be
and that's
me.
good.
I'm that nurse.
Dan keeps Maryland alive, and that's one of the wonderful things about the world, in my opinion.
Okay, I just got done with my doctor's appointment.
Well, good.
And my doctor says, now about that extracurricular pain you were complaining about,
Yeah.
not the normal stuff, but the stuff that you said, the other stuff, he says, I think that could have been a heart attack, he says.
Oh my God.
Scary.
I fucking hope so.
Yeah.
You had a heart attack.
I didn't have the fucking balls to tell him I ain't going to the hospital and I ain't going to the emergency room. Please fucking God, let me have my heart attack and die.
Yeah, Jesus.
This is
Oh,
bullshit.
hey, yeah.
There are twos.
Anyway,
Deuces.
now to the other thing,
This
he
is
says
wild.
I don't have to go get no more shots. Says that's not the way that's supposed to work.
The shots give you a heart attack, huh?
Although
God
he says the
damn.
next stage is surgery,
Yes.
and they will probably fucking
don't
hurt
tell
me
me.
just as bad as the freaking shot. And oh, brother,
Bummer.
I don't even know what to do with myself.
That's okay. Tomorrow's
Yeah,
another
well,
day.
yeah.
I don't even
Join
know
the club,
fucking
you know?
what to do, motherfucker.
I think most people feel like that, Mr. Ginsu, at least from time to time. So, you're not alone.
I'm halfway speechless.
Yeah, don't die on us.
Only
okay.
halfway though.
Hang in there, buddy. You got friends.
I want you to
Yeah, I
live.
guess I'm all the way speechless now. So
What's next on the thing over there?
Don't give up.
Next, last year's
You
commercial.
still have
Let's look at the commercial before we call
friends.
Gintu back because I don't want him to have another heart attack if we watch a commercial. Holy crap! You think he had a heart attack? He didn't sound like that bad. But sometimes people have mild heart attacks. Everybody thinks
Yeah,
that.
people have heart attacks all the time.
Yeah, like I don't
Just
know.
because you don't have cardiac arrest doesn't mean you haven't had a heart
Don't
attack.
attack my heart.
It's like at what
A lot
level?
of heart attacks are minor.
Like where do you call even a heart attack? Because maybe we're having like some kind of heart attacks like all the time, and then
Yeah,
one time
little
it's
mini
like a real-
ones.
Yeah.
yep. They happen. Oh, that is some great footage. Who did that?
You did.
Wow, that is so
40 years
beautiful.
ago. 60 years ago. I don't know. You did.
Yeah, everybody, it's the program.
Hey.
Oh, hey.
That's
For like
wild.
10 minutes. It was like maybe this might have been the longest program we've ever
Oh,
done.
that's here?
But that's okay.
Oh, my goodness.
Like,
A lot of guests.
commercial.
Cameron, you know that guy climbing up at the window?
He jumped out the window.
Yes.
Hurt himself?
Anyway, yeah, watch us, watch Cameron.
That's
He
good.
came back up in the studio.
They called that number, and now they're here. And you can do that also.
Is that Arnold Schwarzenegger on the wall?
Yeah, sure.
Where?
Arnold
Right there.
Schwarzenegger.
In the past?
No, next to that leaf right there.
No, I don't think so.
I don't see it.
Carl, I wonder if Arnold Schwarzenegger likes onions.
Where? Right? The picture?
On the right there by the window.
Oh, yeah, there he is. Arnold
That's
Schwarzenegger.
Arnold. Arnie.
What?
Good old Arnold.
Schwartz.
I don't.
Schwartzy.
The power of the
Where?
Schwartz.
He's gonna be. It's like gonna be like Trump.
What?
Yeah. Yeah. Schwarzenegger. I think.
Up here?
No, like right
What
there.
do you think the Schwartz and the Trump get along?
Yeah, I think they're both Republicans and.
Yeah, but Trump
And
is,
they're-
Oh, yeah.
Schwartz is like a liberal, like he drives a Prius and stuff.
I thought
He
he
used to drive
Hummer.
like a Hummer, but then he
Hello?
became an
You
environmentalist.
got wrong, didn't you?
Ooh, Mr. Ginsu, how are you feeling? You have a heart attack today?
I guess a little bit. Every couple days.
George 200, clear.
Bummer, bro.
What? You're having heart attacks every couple of days?
What happens?
I guess.
You're alright.
I heard
My
that.
doctor seemed to think
How
that I
much?
might have been doing that.
How much cigarettes do you smoke? Because that's bad for your heart, I hear.
I don't smoke that much. I smoke a can a month. 6 ounces a month.
Can? How many ounces are in a pack?
I don't know. A third of an ounce.
A third of an ounce?
A can is kind of a lot.
Yeah, I
That's
smoke
like a
like 200,
carton.
200 cigarettes a month. 6 ounces.
So if you have 6 ounce, you're smoking 6 ounces, and a pack is a third of an ounce. So whoa!
Yeah.
About 7 a day, unfiltered.
What are you doing, Carl?
I'm making sound effects.
Don't do that.
Okay.
3. So that's 3.
Pack is probably 3/4 of an ounce.
3/4 of an ounce. Oh, that's okay. 3/4 of an ounce. So how many? So a pack.
22 ounces.
So that means it takes 1, and then 2 is 2.5, right?
Oh,
2.5, and then so 4 is 5. 4 is 5 ounces, right? 4 packs is 5 ounces, right?
Hey,
Carl,
got a question for you.
4. Okay, 4 packs is 5
like
ounces. 5 divided by
there's
60.
200 cigarette
is
papers that
12.
come with it.
12. Wait, okay, 12. 12 times 4 is 2,
48.
8,
20 cigarettes in a pack.
48
Times.
ounces.
Cigarette papers come with
What
it.
am I doing now?
A can is about
Yeah.
the same as a carton.
All right. Well, I don't know, but that's a good amount. That doesn't matter that much.
That's
are
a
you
lot.
Are you having like chest pains and whatever? Like the whole thing, like when you're. Hey, you want a number?
Dice game.
Number? Hello? Uh-oh, we lost him.
Hey, I'm on the board.
What?
I won.
It's 1, 2, 3, all tied.
Oh, tied up?
I had ones too.
Oh, you did? I have a 2. Looks like me and Bird tied.
Yeah.
Maybe we'll call Mr. Ginsu back here and see if he wants to get a number because the phones are messed up right now. Carl, what number did you have?
5.
So it looks like me and Bird. What Bird you want to battle? You want to share?
I kind of want to battle.
You do? I want to share.
I want all the money.
Well, I want to share. What are we gonna do?
All right, let's share. Default.
Okay.
Sure.
What? Really?
Yeah.
Because it's 51%
I could be
peaceful.
the arbiter and say we should battle.
No, you can't be the arbiter because you didn't win. You have no
I
say.
want to be the tiebreaker.
No, you
tie
can't be.
goes to the share.
Tie goes to the share
break the
apparently.
tie.
No, we're sharing. Carl, I'm
Yeah.
sorry you two want to be fighting and everything. I thought you were gonna
fight.
Yeah.
What number did Freddie have?
I don't know. I want to call
Let's
Mr.
call
Ginsu
him.
back, but it's messed up. No.
Call Freddy. Call Freddy.
I want to hear about Mr. Ginsu's heart attacks, but the phone just decided to crap out on us.
But I can call Freddy on my own phone.
You know, I didn't even ask Bird when the last time he was here if we saw anything on the street since the last time he was here.
I think it's been about a month.
Did you eat street?
And I've seen a lot of stuff, but I called in about the accident.
What accident? I don't remember.
The accidents, the boat trailer.
Yeah, the boat trailer.
And the semi truck hitting the sedan.
Oh yeah, when you were in like SeaTac or something.
Yeah.
Here, how do you force quit this thing, Carl?
I can do it.
Just shut it down.
Well, it's like just running this like it's the rails like after that thing. Oh, there it is. All right. Now back on. Now we're gonna try to call Ginsu back.
There
Yeah.
it goes.
Well, so nothing else, Bird? Just the stuff you called in about, huh? When you
Have you ever eaten like 5 spoonfuls of diced onions and then drunk like almost 2 liters of root beer?
Nobody does that. What kind of question is that?
But that's a good one.
That is a bad idea.
Yeah.
Well, it's not a bad idea.
No, it is a bad idea.
Well, unless you want to crash.
It's a bad idea. That shouldn't make you crash either. That's weird. It should make you like sick. Do you feel sick?
No,
You probably feel
I'm
sick all the
actually
time.
kind of glad that I went to the barbecue because I would have been downtown or whatever. So he called me and he probably
Who?
One of these people from groups and told me that he needed to take his car back, and so I am out there. Sometimes I'm not waking up, and
If you didn't get onion root beer sick, then you would have missed his call.
Well, not that I would have missed his call, but I would have walked down there, and that I wouldn't have, this incentive to drive my car through Tumwater, and then
passed out
at the picnic. I would have said, okay, if I'm going to the picnic at all, maybe I should walk there, but it's
Why didn't you walk there?
It's a good machine.
Well, because I was home at the time, and
Really not
this
that far of a
person-
walk.
Yeah, I know. It's maybe more like 45 minutes or something. So I walked to. Maybe I talked about this on the program that I walked to the courthouse.
Yeah. Did Carl fix the phone line or did Kenny fix the phone line?
We both did it. Hello.
Actually, I did.
Yeah, Bird. It was Bird.
Everyone did it.
No, you didn't do anything, Carl.
Yeah. Anyway, Carl, I was talking about what I've seen on the streets.
But I want to hear about the heart attacks,
you
though.
interrupted with the onions again.
Well, I was talking about buying my tabs
Heart
at
attacks.
the courthouse.
I noticed there's some trees with leaves falling.
I go to the courhouse to buy my tabs rather than
Carl, what the
drive
fuck
there.
are you doing?
How's your heart now, Mr.
Carl's
Ginsu?
talking about his onions constantly.
Charge 300 clear.
What happened when you had a heart attack? Like how did you not
I love the
realize?
aftertaste of onions.
Was it chest pains?
Aftertaste.
I think I was complaining that I was having throbbing heart throbbing, like my heart beating in my shoulder.
Yeah.
Throbbing.
Except for a pain, right? Heart beating. That's like the pain was beating to my heart rate or something. It seems what it felt like, and he says that's more like a heart attack than that medicine we put in your ass or your whatever the fuck they did down there. That shouldn't be traveling.
That induces heart attacks?
They stuck something in your ass?
Traveling.
Well, like
my
they
shoulder
give him an injection in his tailbone.
Or my knee.
So not like in his ass.
Rectum?
Not in his rectum, but above the crack there.
Huh. Man, that sounds...
Sacrilege.
Brutal. Brutal.
So anyway, he was saying, fuck.
Save that for later, Carl.
The shit shouldn't be traveling.
So what do you...
Fly.
I was under the impression that shit was coursing through my veins.
Are you trying to give me a heart attack, Kitty?
Wow.
Because it was painful where fucking they put it, right?
Yeah.
So I figured it was running around my body causing havoc and pain all over the place.
So when you have a heart attack, do you how does that work? And you just fine afterward? I mean, you were somewhat fine after the heart attack. Like, it didn't really mess you up that bad. It must have not been too much of a heart attack.
Put away your legs, please.
Grand heart attack or nothing. Small.
Yeah, but you're okay mostly.
So
yeah, I'm fine. I don't know. I don't know if I'm fine or not. But he said he didn't like the fact that I lost 15 or 20 pounds.
Yeah.
That much. Within like a month or so, 2 months, I don't know.
What is a heart attack with?
Itself. What are you gonna do? Are you gonna do anything about it? Are you gonna try to maybe
So it's like going like this?
Am I gonna do anything about it? Not the heart attack thing. If I go a heart attack, that's just fucking my luck.
Yeah.
I get lucky.
Alright, well, if you think you're having the big one, call us and leave it a message while you're dying.
Well, I might try, but fucking... I don't know. It's not like I give a fuck, right?
Yeah, well, I mean, you can call us instead of 911, I guess, if you don't...
There you go. I call you instead of 911, because I ain't going to the hospital. I'm going to wait for fucking death.
Yeah, well, I want your death on the phone, on the message
much
machine.
better than fucking whatever I'm doing now.
Yeah. Well,
Tony, that's pretty dark.
Well, at least Mr. Ginsu was
letting... fucking dark is dark does, motherfucker.
I think it's a good to let nature take care of yourself than jumping off a cliff or something. Don't do that.
Hey, it's nice that we're trying. It's nice that we tried. Fuck, thanks, but no thanks, I guess, in the end.
Yeah.
Thanks for everything.
I don't think, like, you're letting nature take its course or something, not jumping off a cliff.
No, I'm letting the doctors try, but fucking on the fucking heart attack end, if I go out by a heart attack, well, fucking
it's hard
I feel lucky.
Yeah, but sometimes they happen and then you won't have another one for 20 years, you know?
I would feel lucky if I went out with a heart attack.
So
Tell the heart to put away the knife.
How sure are the doctors that you even had a heart attack? They just think maybe you had one, or?
Well, it's not like go to the emergency room. It's just, he says what I said was not anything that's supposed to be whatever. He says that's normally a heart attack.
So maybe heart attacks aren't, it's just that heart attacks aren't as big of a deal as everybody thinks, or maybe, is that what the case is, or? Yeah,
I guess not. I've probably had 3 or 4 of them, or maybe you get to have multiple heart attacks.
So are you going to get your hardware in your back now? Isn't that what the next step was going to be?
That's the next step, is fucking drill and fucking stuff.
Get a pump in.
Yeah, when are you going to get that stuff?
I don't know.
Just get a pump.
He says maybe they call me later. He'll get hold of somebody, whoever fucking figures they can do something about it. And then we'll figure it out from there.
You're going to be a cyborg.
I don't know.
They'll call me when they figure something out, maybe.
You be
They won't call me.
you be a cyborg.
Pardon?
You be a cyborg.
I lost
What are
you.
you
I can't
doing,
hear
Carl?
certain things saying.
What is that?
It says
Can't
Frasier.
hear things saying over here.
So?
I think Frasier is this like it could be talking about.
We're talking
that
about heart attacks over here, Carl. Pay attention.
NBC.
Why do you pay
program.
attention to what's going on? Why do you
Frasier.
Carl's just showing random
That's
stuff?
bad.
Oh, man. Can't hear you. Hey, what the there he was, but now you're gone again.
What about heart attacks,
Well,
Carl? What do you think about Mr.
Mr.
Gintz's heart
Ginsu, do you
attacks?
want a number?
I think the heart should put away the
How come you're cutting in?
the knife. What number do you
Oh,
like?
not a joke about heart attacks. Real heart attacks that are a medical condition. You know what we're talking about. You know we're not talking about this weird thing where the heart is like a ninja or some crap. We're talking about real heart attacks. Well, I don't know why you're.
Whoa.
Why
Can you
you're
give me a number, Mr. Ginsu?
I'm tired of Carl like playing like he's
Listen,
dumb.
Carl.
Carl keeps doing this thing where he pretends like he's
Carl,
letting
you're
hear
not
something
dumb.
else.
What number do you want?
What the fuck's your problem, Carl?
I need a new brain cell.
No,
Or
you don't.
Maybe
You're fine. You're doing fine. You just keep saying the wrong thing. And you know it's wrong.
Just
And you think
stop
it's
messing
You
around.
think it's a joke.
Ooh, I just
Stop being a dunce.
Carl thinks pretending to be dumb is a joke.
so
It's it's the end of the show. Thanks, Mr. Ginsu. Thanks for calling us
you give him
today.
a number?
Thank you.
Jesus.
Yeah.
Thanks, Freddie.
Feel
Thanks.
better.
Do you want a number?
Who? Freddie,
Michael.
Mike
1, 2,
Akey.
6.
Alex.
Hey, Mr. Ginsu.
John Webster.
You know
What?
how fridges they have Freon in them,
Do you know refrigerators work?
but they last. The Freon can last like.
Art.
You can have a fridge that lasts like 30 years. How can it last for so long with only so much Freon? Like how
It's
does
got a
Freon?
big tank.
How does Freon last so long?
It's a chemical
Yeah.
or a gas or whatever it is, and it just don't. It's in a fucking enclosed system, right?
It just never goes away.
In a vacuum
Unless the system gets a leak.
Oh.
that they can pump it around.
I thought it was an
closed system.
element or something.
All right. Well, it's the end of the show.
The only reason you lose the Freon is if you get a leak.
You know, it's like
And
xenon
then-
or
Then you
carbon.
That's what happened with my
problems.
refrigerator,
or
right?
nitrogen
I had a leak
or-
in my refrigerator, and so all the Freon leaked out. And then the guy says, "Oh, I could take it all apart and cost you $300 or something for me to find the leak,
YDHWM.com.
and it might cost more."
Yeah, you can get a
368
new
36434.
refrigerator for cheaper than
Who
that.
guys around the crew? I'm doing anything you want though. Calls on the crew, birds on the crew.
Hey.
Eddie, Elizabeth, Ian, Israel,
Howdy.
Jane, Leah,
Folks.
Les,
You gotta
William, Luke, Brooke,
pump it
Mark,
full of air,
River, Roger,
taking water to see if you can find the leak.
Oh, Junior.
UFO, BI, TCTV, La Bebe, Gordy, Bible, Southspot.com, Norm Webster, Thurston County, Washington State, Graham, USA, viewers only. Hell yeah, dog!
Yeah, no.
Yeah.
Bye!
Bye.
Later.
Coming up on the next episode of the program. Yeah, hey, it's the commercial.
Believe it, I run out of things to say.
Well,
Jesus.
you don't
Wow.
know. Why? Carl running
I
things
got
you
my
run out of
phone
things to say.
confiscated.
Oh, you guys are horrible.
It was,
Nothing
it
happened
was
today. Don't
really
watch
fun.
this.
It was an election, but nobody knows who won.
You two are the worst.
You're the
I'm
worst.
surprised at this.
This
11:32
is
a.m.
great.
Pacific Channel 22.
A fun episode.
It's the worst time I've ever had.
Bad audio.
It's fine. Goodbye. Can you guys not hear the audio?
Grandpa,
That's just derogatory.
are you a
Carl's
grandpa?
derogatory.
Call in.